Hi, I'm Dave Rutherford with Jay Hill. This is the Dave and Jay Show. We've been talking about the SNC-Lavalin scandal. And I know a lot of you are saying, not again, Dave. Yes, again. Because it is so important. This Prime Minister, on the view of the Ethics Commissioner, an impartial referee, an impartial investigator, came up and said the Prime Minister Trudeau has attempted to circumvent justice, which is a crime in this country. So will the RCMP investigate? Will there be criminal charges? I don't know. But this is so important, Jay. I'm wondering if, I don't want to say do Canadians get it, but is this story resonating, do you think, with voters?
Well, sadly, Dave, and we're going to keep talking about this, but a lot of people have quit talking about it.
Yeah.
And since the report came out recently, a lot of polling firms have been involved in canvassing Canadians to see just how it is resonating. And apparently they are clearly showing a declining interest in this issue, and that it's really only committed partisans on both sides.
Sure.
Whether you support the Prime Minister or you're saying this is a disaster. So it's only partisans that are really paying attention. The second thing is that it's showing that of those that have say they've changed their minds, which is not that many, because most people have had their minds made up now for 6 months on this issue.
Sure.
But for those that changed their mind, ironically and sadly, it's showing that the majority of those that have changed their minds are buying into the Prime Minister's argument that he was only defending jobs. And so, in other words, it's just fine for a Prime Minister to insert himself into a criminal investigation, try to direct the Attorney General of the country to break the law.
Which is a crime itself.
Exactly. But they're buying into this that, well, actually, he only, he was just doing it because he cared about those jobs that might be lost.
Well, the whole job thing, too, is a bit of a fake argument, isn't it? I mean, even SNC-Lavalin was kind of wishy-washy on the impact on jobs. They didn't use that. That was a prime ministerial sort of excuse for interfering in the Attorney General's authority, which is an independent body of anything, of government, of politicians, interfering to try to circumvent justice. That's what the Ethics Commissioner said. So I'm surprised that people aren't really responding. Jay, maybe if we keep talking about it as we get out of the summer season into election campaign season, maybe people will pay more attention. I hope you do.
Because I was just going to say, another thing that was just released following Mario Dion's report, scathing report on this, is that in the aftermath, the polling firms Ecos, Ipsos, Leger, Abacus, they all found that the Liberals and the Conservatives are still pretty much tied. It's still a toss-up as we head into the election campaign next month.
I wonder what kind of undecided there might be. I mean, I hope that's sort of a big number that could be influencing. Because campaigns do matter. Campaigns can change the course of people's expectations when they vote. So campaigns matter, but I think this...
Just back to the job issue. Trudeau has used a number and kicked a number around of 9,000 jobs that were in jeopardy. As you say, SNC-Lavalin themselves have never really said that.
No.
And one of the findings of Mario Dion, the ethics commissioner, when he interviewed our finance minister, Minister Morneau. And he asked Morneau straight up, where's the evidence? Where's the financial evidence that those many jobs and not many dollars and potential economic activity, where's the evidence of that? Morneau admitted there was none. They had never done any homework on that issue.
And you know what? You talk about Morneau. Morneau, people inside the PMO, some of the people the players we've seen in this whole thing, were meeting regularly with SNC lawyers privately, trying to come up with strategies, a political strategy, an economic strategy, something to save the ass of SNC-Lavalin. They were doing it together behind closed doors, Jay. That's not governing.
Even after the public service had warned the Prime Minister that he should not be directly involved in this issue. He should not. Actually, the interaction between SNC-Lavalin, the executives, their lawyers, and senior PMO and government officials...
And two former Supreme Court justices...
It actually intensified. It actually got worse.
It's scandalous, outrageous. I don't know how many other words we could do to describe the conduct of your government.
And could it have anything to do with the fact that SNC executives, they were actually found even guilty for this. They were actually making illegal donations to the Liberal Party and the Trudeau Foundation. That's all out there. It's all out there, and yet Canadians shrug their shoulders and say, well, doesn't matter.
This unfortunately is a Quebec-based political organization, the Liberals based in Quebec. Their friends in Quebec are given favorable treatment, including SNC-Lavalin. To me, this is part of that Laurentian elite at work. That's what this is, and we should care. It's interesting talking about the election. I'm really interested to see what Vancouver Granville voters do, where Jody Wilson-Raybould is running as an independent.
Yeah.
I really hope. Listen, she's a Liberal. I don't believe in all the stuff she believes in. But she stood up for the right things in this one. I hope she gets elected as an independent.
I do too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Go Jody.
All right, thank you very much, Jay. Why do I say that? I say thanks, Jay.
Because you're appreciative.
I am.
Appreciative of my input.
Your insights were terrific.
Yeah. All right.
That's Jay.
Yours
I'm
too.
Dave. See you next time.